What's up, my fellow mono black enjoyers, and welcome back to another Ether Drift standard video. And today, like I said, we are going to have a look at another mono black deck list. So I think about a week ago from this video, I ended up posting a deck list on another mono black deck list that played Monument to Endurance. And you know, the hopes that I could basically spice up the mono black deck list a little bit. And I also said in that video, let me know if you guys are interested in a more straightforward, classic, demon-coded mono black list. And you guys were interested, so I have the video for you right now. We're going to have a look at mono black demons. I actually think that this deck gains a lot of power from Ether Drift, and a lot of that comes from a specific card right here, which goes by the name of the Speed Demon. This is a 5-mana 5/5 legendary creature, demon with flying and trample, and start your engine. So at the beginning of your end step, you draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is your speed. Basically, start your engines. If you're not familiar, if you have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life, and max speed is 4. So at some point, your Speed Demon could make you lose 4 life, while also drawing you 4 cards. It is a card that has a lot of risk attached to it, but that risk is kind of what makes you feel alive. Now, obviously, we want to play with the Speed Demon and we want to draw the cards, so we need to look into ways to negate the life loss that this card might cause us. Fortunately, in mono black, there's quite some ways to get, you know, some life that could keep your life total high. And one of the things that we're working with in this deck is 2 copies of Momentum Breaker, which is another new card from Ether Drift. It does have that start your engine synergy as well, which could get you speed started a little bit faster. And Momentum Breaker is a 2-mana enchantment. When this card enchantment enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle of their choice. Each opponent who can't discards a card. And then you have the portion that we care the most about, which is for 2 mana, you can sacrifice this enchantment. You gain life equal to your speed. So if you have speed 4, you can gain 4 life, which can be really relevant, especially if it means that your Speed Demon making you lose 4 life can be balanced out by Momentum Breaker making you gain 4 life. So that was a nice addition. Other ways to gain life, it's pretty straightforward, and one of the most powerful cards out there, Shoulder the Apocalypse. 4 mana 4/5. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. So if you have Shouldered in play, like Shouldered on 4, Speed Demon on 5, you will basically make it so that you're actually gaining life instead of losing life of those card draw moments that are happening with the Speed Demon. Now, the other thing that is just, you know, basically the reason to play demons in Standard, Unholy Annex, and the Ritual Chamber. Unholy Annex is a 3-mana room. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. And the Ritual Chamber allows you to make a 6/6 demon creature token for 5 mana. So Unholy Annex, another way for you to gain life. And you can kind of, once again, like negate the damage that the Speed Demon might deal to you. So Unholy Annex is just really solid in here, you know. I kind of feel like Unholy Annex has disappeared a little bit, but it's still just one of the most powerful card draw engines in a format. So it does the trick. I'm also playing a copy of Ashlizzlle in here. Not a demon. It's a 5-mana 4/4 Bat God, but it does have flying and lifelink. And a bunch of additional attacks where basically when it attacks, your opponent has to discard a card. Discard a land, you create a 1/1 bat, and if they cannot, you draw a card. So yeah, but it's just a chunky like 5-mana 4/4 flyer that also, you know, works well with the mid-range strategy that we're working with. Used to be, you know, always played at top end in these mid-range decks and kind of has disappeared from the scene a bit, but we're playing it again. So yeah, other things we're working with for a little bit of life gain and good disruption. 4 copies of Deep Cavern Bat. Bat's just going to help us, you know, deal with some of opponents' cards by grabbing them, but also, you know, getting the life gain started early on with this being a 2-mana 1/1 flyer is never a bad thing. So, or a bad thing. Okay. Either way, other things we're doing in this deck list: Creature of the Schism, very solid card right now, really well positioned. 3-mana 2/4 Death Touch, very good against the both the red aggro decks and the self-bound deck list. When it attacks the player with the most life or tied for most life, creates a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. Those vampire tokens can help us, you know, gain some more life. And whenever this creature attacks, well, you have the most life or tied for the most life, you draw a card, you lose 1 life. We also have the Unstoppable Slasher Bloodletter of Ashlizzlle combo in here. Bloodletter of Ashlizzlle is just a really sweet demon that works very nicely with the Unholy Annex. Instead of making your opponent lose 2 life, you can make them lose 4 life. Because if an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead. But it also combos really sweetly with the Unstoppable Slasher, which is 3-mana 2/3. When this creature does combat damage to the player, they lose their life, half of their life, rounded up. So if the Unstoppable Slasher deals combat damage your opponent while you have a Bloodletter of Ashlizzle in play. They lose no matter how high their life is, they go to 0. So that's a really cool combo that forces your opponent to answer either your Slasher or the Bloodletter of Ashlizzle, or you can cheese some games out of that. It's kind of like a classic mono-black combo here. One more thing to talk about is the Morgana Raceway for additional speed synergy. And also, it's just really been enjoying this. I've been really enjoying this card in like monocolor deck lists, especially ones with a higher top end, because to start your engines, if you have maximum speed, you can tap this land for 2 colorless, which can be really relevant with cards like Unholy Annex, Speed Demon, and it's basically free, I would say, because we still play a ton of swamps in this deck list, which will allow us to cast our cards. Yeah, definitely feel like this card is underplayed in the monocolor deck list like this. 4 copies is also in Sanctuary as well, because we can make it a demon, and then your Unholy Annex can drain your opponent instead of draining you. Out of that, good removal, cut downs, and Gopher Throats, Anoints, and that's the mono black Speed Demon deck list. So definitely not as unique as the mono black Monument deck list, but I would say it is more powerful. I had a really good record with this deck list that I'm going to share with you guys right now. So as you can see right here, using untapped.gg, I had an overall record of 13-4, with my play session being 8-3, getting me all the way to Mythic 358 from, I think I was like somewhere in like the 99th percentile or something. So the deck list did the job. Like, this is very well positioned and very powerful. So fellow mono black enjoyers, I hope you enjoy this deck list. It's done really well for me. So if you're looking to pick up a mono black list, this is definitely one to consider. Speed Demon is very risky, but a lot of fun to play, and it's that risk that makes us feel alive. So let's dive right into the gameplay. Let's get started having a look at mono black demons. Don't do me dirty like that. Alright, Speed Demon. Wait, I kind of need to get cool art for the Speed Demon though, not gonna lie. They're looking a little too vanilla. Can't have that. Drip or drown. Oh god, is it is it immediately domain? Fuck, that's probably our worst matchup. They'll eat us up. They might eat us alive. Today you mulligan a 1-lander to a double colorless land to all lands to a playable hand. Holy shit. Then I beat Jessica Oculus on the Molder Forward Goblins. Absolutely fucking based. I mean, this is like the story we need to hear. Bro, I'm starting to get worried because this is fucking domain. Okay. At least they don't have beans yet. But man, if there's one deck that can't really deal with domain because we can't remove anything, it would be mono black, but it's okay. We can believe in the dream. Oh, Overlord of the Flood Pits? A little unusual. Alright then. Now I know. A little bit of a drain, a little bit of a gain. That's how we do it. A little drain, a little gain. Alright. I was working on my Europop playlist all day yesterday too when I was gaming. So we got some pops at some point. Nah, I'm good, man. You can deal 5. I'm good. Sad how 4 Overlords is so unviable and then there's the red one. I mean, I think it just has to do with like red just not really being a color that usually suits those strategies, you know what I mean? Like red isn't really known for going crazy in the late game. Bro, I'm scared. Just a 6/6 deep cavern bat? Like, what's the vibe here? Maybe bat. Right, yeah. Red's known for firing off a monster's rage, not a 6-mana overlord, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll probably do bat plus throat. See what's up. Damn, hurt migration. So grab the overlord. Feeling a little cooked. Whirlpool, thank you for the 21. At least I'm drawing cards still. That's good. I got that going for me. Hopefully soon to be turning that into like some good life gain or whatever. That'd be nice. Ooh, beans. Thank you, Vorpal. Appreciate you. 21? Oh. Did he just rip double beans? This is fine. Hmm. I think I just gotta grab the Day of Judgment here. And I gotta start like draining them a little. Anyways, we're gonna try to go for the throat to Overlords of the Haunted and like, I don't know, right? Yeah, they're gonna draw so many cards of that. Rip. At least Beza won't give them fishies. Positive note. I need to put shoulder down before I put the speed demon down for sure. Let's see here. Start off with a swing because we got the Muragonda Raceway. So if we get speed 4, we'll be able to use that to our advantage. Okay. Currently looking at 8 in the air. Overlord. Thank you, Libby. Wizard. Us. Board wipe incoming. Have you seen the Duretti list? Duretti? I really have. Bro, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I need to kill them now. If I had to remove all of the top, it would have been, like, a little bit short. If I do remove one of the 2/1s, they block my 6. I swing for 2 plus 4, so that's 6 plus 2, 8. Definitely getting like Sunfall or some shit too. Maybe I just play Shouldered, hold up Anoint and Momentum Breaker. Seems like it would be pretty important to do. A little bit of Drain. Probably gonna swing with everything and we're gonna get board wiped, I would imagine. Crack this. Three, 6, 9. So currently I'm taking 11, right? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Live. But in danger. Alive, but in danger. I could also anoint like a 3/3. I don't know if anoint ever gets a whole lot better against them. Okay, I'll see if I can do that. Protect myself a little bit further, because like 3 damage could be the difference between me like surviving a turn. Okay. They cast anything that triggers beans, they're gonna take like 4 damage off of that. They are actually, wait, maybe I should have gone to 1 because of Beza. They have Beza in their hand. Maybe we should have gone to 1 so that Beza wouldn't gain life. I don't know. I'm at least happy we're getting this close of a game. Wasn't expecting that. We take the wins. We take the wins. They just passed a turn on us? The fuck? What the hell? What? Like 8 mana open, right? What the? Like, I was like, I could do Soulstone. What the fuck did they draw? Is it all lands? How did they have a handful of cards and they could do nothing? I mean, I fucking take it. Like, I fucking take it any day. But also, what? How? What was the hand like? I have no idea. You pass the turn with 9 mana and 7 cards in your hand? Like, what the fuck? I'm super grateful. Like, hell yeah. But also, what? Many cards would have drawn them too. But if they did Sunfall followed up by Beza, which they had the mana for... Right? They would have been, like, alive. My life total was higher than theirs. They would have gained a 4. My board would be gone. I don't know. I mean, maybe they just absolutely drew like garbage, I guess. What I would have done here, I was considering either doing like Speed Demon shenanigans or like Soulstone Sanctuary shenanigans. I wasn't really sure because they had a full hand, but Bonin, you know, made it not a problem. Just be chilling. Because he didn't have a board wipe. Well, there was also a Deep Cavern bat here with a Day of Judgment under it, so any form of removal could have gotten rid of my bat and given them Day of Judgment too. So they're literally out here drawing no removal. Like Azure would have been huge for them. They didn't draw that. Like, it must have seriously just been a handful of like either Overlords, so they would be Shelly triggers, or like... Yeah, definitely not answers. Hashtag Blasto. Do I want Momentum Breakers? I'm trying to think if I want like Blot Out. They were gonna lose, so they just kept the card secret. Yeah, I could see that too. Oh, this is a good hand with double duress. Bean. That. Double blue required for that one. They don't have that yet. Ball patch. Ride's End. They got like a 0 domain right now, so I'm gonna grab the Overlord of the Mistmores here. Okay. Gonna slam Shelly. Yeah, this is probably like one of the best starts we could have as mono black. Like the one thing you can do against like a bunch of enchantments is just have a bunch of discard effects. Really had like a crazy good start. Also, the opponent has like a very bad like mana base right now that they're elemental. Okay, they're working with because it's like they have 0 domain, so domain deck with 0 domain tends to not work out usually. At least not well. A slasher. Like not one basic. Also, but I'm also confused as to like why is Brushland common in these decks? Vinestalk isn't either, right? So maybe they were just playing domain, but like a very budget version of the deck. Art casted? Well, sort of. The vibe. I think it's fine because of Hauntswoods. I mean, Hauntswoods does fix a lot of shit, for sure. That it does. And a little bit of danger, a little bit of danger that we're in right now. A little bit of danger. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. I don't have any like drain effects active right now. I needed like something. Annex, Shelly. The demons draw a bunch of cards. We'll see how things play out, I guess. They're either getting board wiped or they're like digging for something. How's the deck going? We're in game number 1 right now, so hopefully it will go well. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Sunfold. Yeah, not good, man. I'm kind of out of cards. I don't have my card advantage. RIP. R.I.P. Yo, what's up, George? We're making some, you know, mono black demons. Demons. Yeah, that's the downside to the bats, you know. But I don't think it's the bats that made us lose here. It's just the fact that we didn't draw into any of our card advantage. You know. Just dead draws. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. Yeah, we got domained. We got domained. Alright. I mean, Slasher plus Ashlizzlle odds could be a very cheesy win. I might try it. We could cheese them out of this game. They have a slower hand. And I don't like the idea of Ride's End, but Beans I just need to take out. Like, if this game is gonna go on for a while... Let's take care of Beans. Oh, they got Ride's End. What if they tap out? I think we kind of force them to hold Ride's End if we play this thing out. Be big. Oh, maybe not. Do it, homie. Tap out. Tap out for us, homie. Unholy Annex. Draw some cards. Fine. Gotta get it out somehow. I'm not mad at that. Lot letter. Deal some damage. Okay. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm playing some Magic. Playing some mono black. You know, I'm always happy. Facing domain though, which is a little unfortunate, but mono black does spark joy, so... I'm just gonna, like, go into the Ritual Chamber so that maybe next turn I can do Bloodletter Reckless Odds and hit for, like, a shitload of damage. That is the goal. Potentially lethal, I don't know. Because I do have 6 mana open, so it could be Bloodletter plus Go for the throw. But yeah, it depends on how their stuff plays out, too. Step out, spend your mana on nothing. Do it! Oh, it's very strategic tapping here. You're trying to hold up leyline. But did they get it though? Was some slow pause moments there. Surely they didn't draw exactly what they needed. I don't know. They might have. I played a little safer though. Yeah, they sure did. Mm-hmm. Just a shame they got beans. Withering Torment is an interesting card. And then lock the Bloodletter again. Okay, what is that? Beans number 3? Look. Beanstalk, get out! I mean, I do have Shouldered, so maybe we can put him in a weird spot with that, to be honest. And rides into fucking up. And it's just because they're drawing like 30 cards. It's because they're drawing like 30 cards because of Up the Beanstalk. That sucks so much. So, hold on a second. So we're gonna take 4. We could make that 8, right? If we unlock the dude. Because it's still our turn. Tempting. I mean, the other alternative is saving Shouldered, right? Which is also really good, I think. Probably saving Shouldered. They draw a card. They cast something that triggers beans. They're gonna lose some more life, but then it's still one off, which is not ideal. Enchantment Sweepers. There are Enchantment Sweepers in Standard. They're just not in black. They're just not in black is the problem. It was Day of Judgment. I kind of wanted that to be Sunfall. Wait, we could win here. We could win here. We could win here. We're tapping out. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Please don't be a no land. Be a no land. Baby. Oh my god. I'm so fucking happy we beat Domain. On a deck like this, let's go. Let's go. Big win. Big win. Alright, we're gonna keep this. The rest. What the actual fuck? Breach the multiverse? The fuck? Demir control? I guess? Okay. Take me a second to get online. Or maybe reenact the crime? Yeah, it could also be true. And I don't have any, like, early creatures right now, which is kind of ass. Not happy with that. Be another long game. Yeah. Damn. Their planeswalkers are pretty tough for me right now. I have these cut downs and go for throats. Like, obviously, that is not going to hold up. Monument Mill. Oh, yeah, it could also be that for sure. With the Jaces. Definitely be true. Let's get ourselves a speed demon up in here. Draw some cards. Wee, speed demon! I mean, I could hopefully try to go Soulstone Sanctuary towards Jays. I don't hate the idea of that, to be honest. I do think the trenches could be considered that deep. I'll send both. Just in case they have interaction. Okay, these cut downs are fucking dead, bro. All these cut downs are considered dead cards, so not ideal. I'm gonna get board wipe soon. Search your library for a card, shuffle it, put it on top. Demon? Arctic Avenger, I think you're the 53. Is it a demon? Okay. I'm not sure. They couldn't do anything with that? They could have reenacted the crime into Breach, right? I don't know, to be honest. I don't really play reenact the crime decks. How does reenact the crime work again, y'all? How does it read? It's like Graveyard, Reanimator. Let me see. Only if it ended a graveyard that turn. Exile target non-land card in a graveyard that was put there from anywhere. Anywhere. Just current copy it. You may cast a copy it up in its mana cost. Interesting. Okay, so they were cooked. Blot out could also go pretty hard, to be honest. I guess it's not awful. it's okay. Like it's probably just about acceptable. I like Soulstone Sanctuary anyways. Pretty good against like planeswalkers and stuff. Break that momentum. Momentum successfully broken. Alright, let's put an attacker in play. Here we go. Or Shelly? Bro. Everything remove. I would want to see if I can shove my Soulstone Sanctuary towards Jace. I think I gotta try. We're gonna result in land destruction, but I need to try. Okay, just 4 pieces of removal. Alright, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna make a big demon. If Jace hits that with a plus effect, then I can still take out Jace. Just the idea behind it. That's just the card we have to pressure right now. Why are they hovering over my my room? Hold on, what you doing? What you doing over there? Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh my god, the witch is dead. Let's go. The witch is dead. I'm just gonna go into the room here. We're draining a little bit. The witch! Great. Now we're chilling. Oh fuck, a new witch is in town. Damn it. That's alright. Aren't they supposed to like mill themselves? At some point? Or reenact a crime? I don't know. Either way. This is perfectly fine because I have that sanctuary. Fire it off, baby! Jace Killer 69. Doing pretty good. Okay. Unholy Annex doing a real good job at getting us like speed too, which is pretty cool. Speed Demon go hard. If you're gonna block with the Reef, I can just take that out. Okay. Let's see if we can kill him here. See if I can play Shelly. We drained him for 4. Shelly pings him for 2. GG's. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go. Demons get it done. This is a good hand. Hyped for this one. Hopefully it'll go good. Classic mono black shenanigans. The 1 mana cut down, the 2 mana bat, the 3 mana preacher. Good stuff. Bad time. Probably Fairy Mastermind. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go Flood Pit Drowner. At least I'm trying to bait that out by going to combat first. Easy, Preacher. Easy. Let's go. Easy. Ooh, big. Yeah, I'm slamming it. I'm slamming it. They're gonna see if they can match our freak. The problem is right now that Gix command is looking a little too good. That Gix command is looking a little too good, I'm afraid. We'll have to do something. Because they could just wipe everything plus Shelly. That would not be good at all. They would also wipe their own board a little bit, but... yeah. Not great. Die, Children, die! Ooh, Ashlizzle's also gas. Song request? Alright, let's get that going for you. First, let me, get going here. Ashlizzle's Deepest Betrayal. Good card. Remember that was like the best thing you could do against what was it, like red aggro? Good vibes. Alright, yeah, they're gonna have to Gix command us. Okay. You know, it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit for sure. Let's go Ashlizzle. We should just be able to drain them out anyways, though. Oh yeah, you're not a demon, are you? Either way. You are 4 power. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, like, I will have to admit, I completely forgot Ashlizzle is not a demon. To me, it looks like one, but it's just a bad god. That's fine, either way. Does a good job at grinding them out, I hope. Yo, thank you for the 9. Just a bad god, like, you know, not a demon, so... L Ashlizzle. Let's unlock it. We'll do a little bet. I don't know, Ashlizzle just gives me demon vibes. I don't know. It just gives me demon vibes. Like, yeah, that looks like a demon to me. Then again, doesn't it really look the same as whatever the fuck this, like... I don't know, like... It reminds me of one of those, I don't know, is that the right word? Like a cryptid? Like like Skinwalker vibes. I don't I don't know. Whatever that demon token looks like, it does look like a good demon for sure. Wasn't he turning all the vampires into demons in Ixalan? Is that Eklasov's story? I mean, I would believe it. Yeah, right. It's basically Beza. This is basically Beza after she's been abused in like blue-white control and domain decks for 2 years. Instead of, you know, thriving in a nice like white deck with some tokens, this is her now. Dark-sided, it's evil Beza. Guess I want a Gix command. Blot out. Yeah, Wendigos in movies. Yeah. corrupted Beza. I could see Harvester of Misery against him as well, to be honest. Gotta be a little careful. Is that when she wakes up too early? Yeah. Is it? Nah, it's not Liana, is it? Not on the... Well... Maybe. Might be better than Slasher on the draw, to be honest. Yo, this looks pretty good. Duresses? They really missed an opportunity for the Hashslinging Slasher. Right. Hashslinging Slasher is so iconic. I mean, I guess it's also like pretty niche, so they had to stick to the main characters, but damn. They did do a SpongeBob Secret Lair like 2 and then have the iconic, like the My Legs guy and the Hashslinging Slasher. Squilliam. Isn't that the... Squilliam, the other dude? Yeah, a lot of potential there. The rest gets the rest. I'm so glad you showed me Shy Girl. RF songs certified bangers. Hell yeah, like Shy Girl, nobody's doing it like her. It's crazy that she's not getting more attention. Probably my favorite artist at the moment and has been for quite some time. Okay, so this is actually really interesting. So if I block the Fairy Mastermind, I can uptick Liliana and get rid of the... Unless they rip a land with the Explorer. Fuck. But I really dig the idea of Liliana permanently getting rid of Enduring Curiosity. Do you think it's worth the risk, chat? Should we take that action? Because I think removal they're always going to find. Right? And then they always can get the cat back. Alright, we're gonna try it then. Yellow. Yellow, please don't hit a land. Okay. Oh, wait. There was another cat on top. Why did they not? Okay. Why did they just shove the other cat in the grave? You don't want the cat? Oh. I mean, I guess they needed the land, but I would probably still... I don't know. It's working out for us, let's just put it that way. Yeah, I'll just get rid of Lily, because I can't really keep up. So let's just get rid of this. Liliana, you have done so good. You've gotten rid of a curiosity. You've gotten rid of a creature. GG's. Good shit, Liliana. Exactly like the kind of value that I want to get out of Liliana this game, right? Like, get some, like, 2-for-1s going. A little bit more value. That's what it eventually always comes down to in this, like, mid-range... landscape. Oh, it's a dog person. Yeah. Right, feature. Thoughtsei's bugged. Deep Cavern Bat bugged. Speed Demon, yo. Pretty nice right now. Not bad either. Yeah, I think we'll have him. Destroying Demir. Things we love to see, this. For sure. They did draw a lot of lands at the top there, which is like real unfortunate for them, of course. Good game, homie. They did draw like what, 3 lands at the top here or something? Oh, that's not ideal. Blot out, sure. The Speed Demon Shelly combo? Yeah. Like, Shelly really helps you, like, you know, not suffer under damage that the demons can inflict, which is really good. Okay. Novice Inspector. Bom. Bum, bum, bum. Like, 1/1's getting flashed in. What rare land cycle do you think they'll print in Tarkir? I'm imagining they're gonna go in the Triome direction. I don't think you could ever print fetches. I think they're definitely going into, yeah. Triomes, probably. With, like, the, you know, one for all the clans. First season when you're chilling back in Plat, vibing with the Kibler deck and Deada's 50% win rate, just enjoying vibes. Best way to play the game. Damn. You'll definitely have 3 cool lens. You know if that means Triomes, though. I feel like it's been quite... I mean, when was the last time we saw the Triomes? Capenna, right? I don't know, the time might be right. I'm gonna force a block out here. Or don't block and, like... or just don't block. That's also fine by me. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, I feel like Triomes would probably be okay. But I don't know, or like maybe, yeah, maybe they design like a new like 3-color land theme, but like snarls. Could you imagine if they make like a Triome that's like a snarl and only play this land if you reveal a basic land of the same color? GG's, it's over. Can I get away with that? Pretty tough. Bro, this is a lot of damage. Penalines within the article. Yeah, it's been a very long time. What was the last time we had like the clans Triomes? That was like Ikoria, right, or something? That's been quite some time. I feel like it definitely could be just Triome reprint. No, Capenna was the other, was like the non-Tarkir clans. Or like some of them, I don't know. Triomes have plain specific names. Yeah, but maybe they could just... I don't know, give them a different name? I don't know. I don't know. Trilands without cycling? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, surely they have to do something with 3 colors. Like, if you want everybody to play 3 color like decks, like 3 color decks are kind of like tricky as hell to play nowadays. Without the help of the Overlord, you know? Non-typed Trilands. Okay, so that should be GG's, right? GG's. And then you still had the enchantment, the Annex. Okay, so a little bit of going wide shenanigans. I have double Malicious Eclipse, a Gix Command, and a Harvester of Misery. So that'll help. I'm not sure if this is a Speed Demon matchup. I don't think so. I do think that might be a little too risky. Yeah, Ecclesots looks like a bat to me as well. So I don't know. The Bloodletter of Ecclesots is a vampire demon. But I guess it, you know, Bessie said in the Ixalan that like Ecclesots was making bats demons or something. I don't know. Take a Lando on the draw, actually. That Demon God. No, they actually have quite some duress targets. Think like Lethal Demolitions, War Leader Calls, Sheltered. Like there's things that we can hit with duress still. I wonder if I want to go like this. Bat's good with the life gain though. I mean, there's an Ecclesots at the top end here. I'll try it. Arabella, yo. It's a good card. Huh. So they currently, the plays they have right now are Gleeful and Warden. They could technically kill Arabella to fire off Gleeful and then follow that up with a Warden. But you'd have to get rid of Arabella, which I'm not sure if they'd be willing to do that. I almost feel like the draw is Gleeful Demo here. But like if they, even if they find something that makes a token, Gleeful Demolition can just go crazy, right? That pops Arabella, that makes the Warden good, makes the Imodane good. Yeah, it's Gleeful, I think. The Ashlizzle Slasher. Ashlizzle. Arabella, I don't like your vibe. At least I can block it if it comes to it. I skipped through it though. Yo, I can deal a ton of damage here. Hold it. Taking it. You think you're racing? Have you met my unstoppable slasher? Okay. I literally, there's not a universe that could ever exist in which fetch lands would come back. Like, surely there's no way in hell. Right. What an attack. Okay. Okay, whatever. Ooh, I would really like to curve out into the speed demon. Yeah, so what am I gonna get rid of? I think realistically, getting rid of speed demon here is probably good because we don't know what they're playing. Then again, I'm also tempted to just shove an anoint. If you want to be greedy, you pitch anoint here. If you want to be like not greedy, you throw the speed demon, I think. We have to go based off vibes. Like, I don't know what my opponent's playing here. I will go greed. Greed. Ooh, that did not spark joy. Seeing that mountain. Yeah, that mountain, ooh. This song is such a banger though, it's unreal. Punished to death. Listen, we're just gonna draw a ton of cards with Shelly and gain a ton of life, etc. This is also a really good draw at the top here. I'll kill it. I know they have a rage. Here's Johnny. I mean Shelly. Deal with that. See how they deal. Good luck. You got your Witch Doctor Frenzies at the ready, or they're just gonna try to like rate monsters rages, but Fair Magic 2025 shoulder it, yeah. Crazy that. Oh, it's Witch Doctor Frenzy for real. Lightning Strike plus Burst Lightning? I think I take that. I think I take that. 2 for 1's fine. 5 damage not going in my face, I guess. And last card's Rage. Yeah. Good hit. Okay, nice. Got him. Right, we're doing this, man. Speed Demon versus Mono Red Aggro. I'm sweating. I'm fucking sweating. Exactly. We didn't come here to not cast the Speed Demon. We're out here taking these risks, man. Let's do this. We also still have Momentum Breaker on our side, so... It is what it is. You just gotta close this game out. Speed and power. Exactly. If you really want to torture yourself, like if you want to play you want to play Masochist.deck, you build a deck that has both the Speed Demon in it and the Archfiend of the Draws. just speed running ways to lose this game at that point. It's kind of tempting, not gonna lie. Just literally, like, imagine a deck where you're playing Speed Demon and Archfiend. Like, just 2 cards that will lose you the game in, like, a certain amount of turns. Kind of wild. Maximum speed! Ah! Maximum speed! Ah! Yeah, land demon, it's not ideal. None of the ways to like draw or like, you know, live, I guess. Like different banger here, a little bit of Shy Girl. I'm chilling, like I got my little vampires that'll give me some life, and like I have the momentum breaker still. I'm fine. It's 4 life. We lose 4, we gain 4 as well, so yeah, it's okay. Got away with it. Demon. I don't think we can do this on the draw. 07. That's just good, right? Remember that people were absolutely losing their minds over Liliana of the Ville being printed in the standard, you know? We're all happy that day. Well, a lot of people were also concerned. I was happy. I was celebrating. But, yeah. What a vibe that was. Lily of the Ville. Seems to be rotating out now. We're losing her. Yeah. Bat. Any bunny vibes? Yo, Joker, thank you for the 2. Let's get that going for you. Here's a bunny. I need to slow them down. Rotation? I think it's somewhere like fall, is what I've heard. Somewhere like early fall. I thought, I don't know, to be honest. I when it happens, it happens. September? Yeah, I've heard September. I've heard like, see, nobody knows. Somebody says July 31st and somebody else says September, then the other says August 1st. Like, nobody knows. I don't think anybody knows the exact date, to be honest, but... yeah, what are they trying to do here? Was it like trying to be Witchstalker Frenzy plus... Yeah, we can't do that. Gotta be Witchstalker Frenzy here. They're trying to like Frenzy plus Rage. I can't have that. Tomorrow? Yo, hold up. Tomorrow? Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Bro, I'm taking so much damage! Ah! They're too aggressive, and I have no removal. Somehow I have no removal. Thought I had so much in his deck. We have 3 cut downs, 3 anoints, 3 go for the throats, 2 momentum breakers, a Gix command, a Harvester of Misery, and we hit none of them. So, yep, that's a vibe. That's a vibe for sure. Maybe we can cheese game out. No. Over. Didn't even go after the bat so they could get the Monstrous Rage, which I think would guarantee them the win, but... No, we need to find that removal. I'm not sure, like, I'm assuming as the time, you know, creeps closer, it'll, you know, they'll be talking about it more and stuff, so then it'll you can build hype for it. And looks a lot more promising, at least. Breaking momentum. I would like to draw a land on the top. That would be so nice. Fair land. 4-drop. Ugh. Uh-oh. One problem after the other. First you don't find any removal, now you don't find any lands. It's not how this game is supposed to get played, man. If you're... really need a land right now. It could be game over soon. Fuck. This is unfortunate. I'm running out of time. Okay. $25 land demon deck getting wrecked by 2 lands, I guess. Monkey Paw Curls? I don't know. They must still have like a Witchstalker Frenzy in their hand, surely. They gotta. Be crazy if they don't. They don't? Don't know if I can play Annex out, man. I gotta, like, Annex is risky as fuck, but like, if I can hit a land, then I can set up a Bloodletter. I have to try to do that. Just, not ideal, man. Bruh. Could be dead. Bloodletter. They have something, like something's giving them priority. The more speed we gain, the better momentum breaker becomes. Okay, they are getting flooded now, though, which is obviously not pretty good for them either. I am gonna just play Preacher of the Schism out again, so I can hold up Momentum Breaker no matter what happens, because if they top deck the right card, I'm cooked, so... This is the safest play we can take right now. But I think we're pretty blessed that they ended up finding, like, 8 lands, and we're, you know... Like they say, screw beats flood, even though we got real close to losing there. Miss lethal? I don't think so. How'd I miss lethal? Was the second Bloodletter enough? Oh, maybe. Oh well.